Salutations, welcome to 20 Minutes or Less. I'm Joe Beretta.
I'm Elliot Morgan. Salutations.
Lawmakers in Japan have quietly passed new copyright laws that will go into effect in November that could potentially outlaw and completely prohibit the use of YouTube and other similar sites in their country.
The whole thing is very similar to the Pippa and SOPA drama that we endured in the States earlier this year. The US public caught wind of the copyright legislation and protested in angry droves, eventually resulting in the downfall of the proposed bills. But the big difference here is that in Japan, they never caught wind of the movement in their government, and the new laws were approved quietly in the night.
It's like if you were sitting at home harmlessly enjoying some Rick-rolling before bed, only to wake up the next morning and discover that you could go to jail for enjoying said Rick-rolling. Japan's equivalent to SOPA is a much stricter set of copyright laws that makes the downloading of illegally uploaded materials punishable to the tune of 2 million yen, or $25,106, and or a prison sentence of up to 2 years.
The internet is still the Wild West when it comes to regulation and copyright, and let's be honest, some parameters need to be instituted in the realm of protecting content owners and providers. But that being said, the new laws in Japan suffer from the same vague wording as SOPA and Pippa. This leads to loose interpretation of the law,
which leads to fines and jail time for enjoying a good old-fashioned Crazy Mel Gibson remix video. Here's some internet stuffs that are now illegal under the new system. Ripping and copying copy protected and encoded DVDs and games no longer falls under personal use and is now punishable. And so is the sale of software and hardware that circumvents copyright protection and access protections. But most importantly, in our little world of YouTube, the intentional download of illegally uploaded materials is now punishable. Just watching illegally uploaded material like a video with an Owl City song used as a background track or something could get you smacked with a Japanese law hammer.
So when someone watches a YouTube video and the temporary data is downloaded to their computer, they are open to punishment from some overzealous Japanese Judge Dredd, and even more, because of the loosey-goosey wording, if a Japanese citizen is traveling and watches a YouTube video in a different country, they are still subject to punishment back in the homeland.
That sucks. Of course, this whole thing is a result of an entertainment industry that refuses to adapt to a changing world, and what makes this whole situation crappier is that the thing was basically passed in secrecy, and there was no public announcement of said passing. The people didn't even have a chance to react to it like we did with SOPA and Pippa, and it's the exact opposite of the activity happening in the European Union right now, which just dealt what could be the final rejection blow to ACTA. So the voice of the people is directing the future of the internet in places like Europe and the US, but not in Japan. And that just sucks. So you know what? Shame on you, Japanese government.
All of you.
Except for that John guy.
John is a good guy.
You do great work in the Japanese government.
Love your stuff.
So in lieu of people over in Japan possibly losing their YouTube viewing rights, we want to know, what is your favorite YouTube video ever?
And we have more stuff for you to do. We also have a like button that you can click. We have a subscribe button you can click. We have an annotation bar that you can click, or you can go to SourceFed.com, see our 5 daily stories or anything else we've ever done. My name is Elliot Morgan.
And I am Joe Beretta.
We're going to continue giving you more news later throughout the day, so don't go anywhere. It's going to be great.
Bye-bye.